What is up, everybody? It has been my first whole week back in Tampa since finally traveling away for the holidays to go see friends and family members, where I gained back some weight after dipping below 170, but I'm going to tell you why, so stay tuned. After I graduated about a month ago, I flew back to Pennsylvania, which is my hometown, and stayed there for 2 weeks. It was the holidays, and I had intentions of putting my weight loss slash fat loss on hold to gain back a little bit of weight after dieting for almost a year now. Now, I'm speaking on behalf of myself since I am already at a healthy weight, but I actually find it to be quite beneficial with everything that I know to take periodic breaks with dieting. And the reason be is that after dieting for so long, it can suppress hormones and increase hunger and cravings to where getting back on a calorie surplus rather than constantly being in a calorie deficit can help for men to pitch tents at night once again, which tends to go away for people that diet. It can reduce cravings and it can just make you feel a whole lot better without having to track every single macro and calorie that you eat, and especially over the holidays where there's a lot more temptations and foods and treats and get-togethers. So it makes it a whole lot stressful when you can manage it, as long as you have the intentions to get right back on track once it is over with. But for someone who is extremely overweight or obese, this approach most likely will not be suitable for you, since you have certain circumstances where it's just not advised to get off your diet, because it will most likely be very hard to get back on it. So I am talking on behalf of myself, with currently being at a healthy weight, that I found this to be the most appropriate approach for me to take over the holidays. And another reason why I wanted to take a break is that I've gotten these in-body scans over the course of the past year, and I know that they're not the most accurate reports due to how much water you drink, food you have in, and yada, yada, yada. But I have 3 scans which basically show a trend that I have lost about 6 pounds of muscle or so since I started dieting down. And which basically came out to be, for every 4 pounds I've lost, 3 has been fat and 1 has been 1 pound of muscle. And so that was just a little discouraging seeing that trend, and I can tell it with how my physique looks now. So taking some time to put myself back into a calorie surplus rather than a constant calorie deficit could potentially help to gain back some of the muscle mass that I lost over the past couple months. Now, I know I'm not going to gain it all back, where I might not gain it all back unless I get back up to 190, 200 plus pounds. And that's just the way of the game, and there's nothing I can do about it with the deck of cards I got dealt for my muscle growth potential, where I just find it crazy that at one point in my life, in high school, I used to weigh 220 pounds, and I was a lineman when I played football. And it's been years now, and with everything I've learned, with my diet being tuned in, dialed in, my protein consumption high, I still don't have a lot of muscle in my body frame. And like I said, there's just nothing you can do about it while being natural and not being on the sauce. But I'm okay with that, and I plan on staying natty, baby. Back to gaining some weight. Then shortly after my visit back home to Pennsylvania, I had a wedding to attend in the first weekend of January, where one of my good and best friends slash roommates from college was getting married, which was really awesome to see, where I also got to meet up and see my other really good best friend, college roommate, and his girlfriend for the first time since I graduated from Mansfield it's been like 2 years now. So that was a really fun experience. So rather than tracking my macros over my time away and still trying to lose weight, I wanted to get the most out of my time away and enjoy life. And the only thing that I made it a priority over my time away is keeping my protein intake high, where I'd still try to eat about 50 grams of protein with each meal, where a big part of my life is striving to be healthy, physically active, and also having fun, having a good time. And so I was able to experience that this winter. It was awesome. I did things that I typically don't do on my own time, but I had fun and I don't regret anything that I did over this winter. So after all the fun and finally getting settled back into my apartment here in Tampa and having a whole week to myself, the first time I've stepped back on a scale for an entire week, I've gained probably about 6 pounds in the past couple of weeks, to where it actually took me a while for my weight to start to drop again, where I was eating my same calorie deficit diet that I was eating before I left to travel back to Pennsylvania and North Carolina, to where I actually wasn't that hungry when I was eating, and the weight kept going up, 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 and then it finally started to drop after eating the same diet. And now I can feel my metabolism is rolling just how it was before, and I feel really good. And when I noticed that I gained about 6 pounds and the weight kept going up, I did get a little discouraged at first and was thinking, what did I do? Why did I do that? But then I recalled that I decided to take a coffee break / caffeine break the entirety of last week, which was stupid, but also good in a way, because I was loading up on caffeine and energy drinks from driving, from being with friends and family. And so I was able to reset my adenosine, I'm terrible at pronouncing words, basically my caffeine receptors in my brain. So now 1 cup of coffee feels like 2. Yeah. Now my weight loss journey continues, where I do have something that is coming up within the next couple of weeks, to where I plan on documenting that for you, to where hopefully it doesn't disrupt too much, and I think I'll be okay. But you'll soon hear about what that is and what that entails. But overall, I am hyped up, and I am going to be making a weekly series now every Monday and document my progress on everything that I'm doing to work towards achieving my dream physique. So that's all I got for you today, guys, where if you haven't subscribed yet, do so now so you don't miss any of my new videos that are going to be coming out. Also, give this video a like if you are ready and excited to see the rest of my story unfold. And also, comment down below on if you think I am going to be able to complete my journey on my road to getting shredded, or if you think I'm going to just throw in the towel or wave the white flag. So let me know down below what you think. And so that's all I got for you today, guys. So in the meantime, have a good one, and see y'all next week. Peace.